Hey there, Trekkers and Trekkies. Got a different type of video for you today. It's going to be real short. It's one item, but it's the story that goes with it and the picture that I'll end up having to throw up here in just a few minutes. But so, a couple of months back now, I got a lot off of eBay. It was mostly Star Trek figures, because I'm always looking to have some extra stuff for doing my customs. And, for example, I'll just show you real quick. I made this Will Decker figure. It's a Spock, motion picture Spock, and I 3D printed the head there. Well, I got this lot of figures. I think there was about 6-7 figures in there. But a lot of times they'll have like a one or two weird random items of Star Trek. I'm going to throw them in with that stuff. And what I got was this. It's obviously a little Enterprise. Let me grab my ruler. We can actually check it out, see that it's just a hair over 6 inches long. The deflector isn't missing, is kind of missing, and you'll see that it's also, the neck isn't quite right for the Enterprise. And you'll also see it's got this weird little slit thing here, and then there's a button here where the sensor dome should be. And I was just like, so what is it? And then you notice there's a battery opening here, and it's got a little switch, which makes the Bussard collectors light up. And then the last thing to point out is the little slit on the front. Now, I've never had one, but I've seen back in the 70s, I think it was Remco, something like that, one of those companies, they made a toy Enterprise. It was, I want to say it was about a foot long, that could actually, it had a little disc shooter built into the saucer that would shoot disc to look like, it was torpedoes. And so I was wondering, was this some kind of modern, smaller version of that? So I went looking and looking. I couldn't figure it out. I ended up having to go into one of the Star Trek groups online and be like, hey, can you guys help me out? And so didn't take long. Somebody was like, hey, I know what this is. And this is what I love. So I'm actually missing a piece for this. That what it is this was actually part of a set for a baby feeding thing. It had the baby bib, had this, and then it had a little spoon attachment that slid down into this hole. And the little button was to lock it in place, and the idea was that you could press that, unlock it, and take the spoon out so you could wash it. But that way you could take and have the spoon, you could get some, mashed peas or potatoes or whatever, the weird smashed up banana crap that people like to feed kids. And you go, oh, the Enterprise is coming in. Oh, gotta take a bite or whatever. I don't know why people do that kind of stuff. It's creepy. You people are creepy with your children. Stop doing that. Anyways, talk to them like they're people, not, idiots. I find that I get a much better response from kids if I just talk to them like people. I don't know why I'm telling you that. Because you should treat children like people and not like dummies. That's the lesson for today. I hope you enjoyed this weird little video. I'll see you next time. Go make something. If you enjoy
my videos and want to see more, please like, share, subscribe, and ring the bell icon. If you want to support me, you can find me on Patreon or go over to Zazzle for prints of my artwork, t-shirts, and other cool stuff. If you're still here, why? Do you want to jam out?